Hello everybody and welcome back into the 6 Hockey Studio. It's Jaden Ho alongside Jordan Jacklin as we get you set for the Mississauga Rebels and the Toronto Junior Canadians. Sure to be a fantastic matchup. Let's start by talking about the goaltenders. Daniel Giusti going up against Nico Armelin.
Well, let's start off on the Rebels side. Daniel Giusti been the main netminder this season. One of the smaller goaltenders across the whole GTHL, coming in around 5'10", a smaller frame, but he's still growing into his body. Really displays that athleticism at a high level, and you can say the same about his counterparts on the Junior Canadians in Nico Armelin, who's been backstopping his club into a top 3 record. Really been solid in the starts he's been in. Solid crease movements as well, can really just see through traffic. Has big bodies in front of him, but really knows how to stop the puck when it does come to him.
Let's get into some players to watch. We have 2 of the most talented players in the GTHL going head-to-head tonight. Ethan Chata for the Mississauga Rebels and Jake O'Brien for the Toronto Junior Canadians.
These are names to remember for the upcoming 2023 OHL priority selection. Let's start with Jake O'Brien on the Junior Canadians, number 44. Really a two-way threat and really just can be deployed anywhere in all 3 zones. In terms of being a great at face-offs, being able to drive to the middle of the net, to the inner slot, you're going to see him really generating a lot of shot traffic and shot attempts for this Junior Canadians team. And for Ethan Chata, you can say he's similar. He's a bit bigger, but he's really a shot threat from the right flank as well. Can really get some deceptive passes through traffic, and really is just one of those game breaker type of talent. And these are game breakers in this game that we'll see today.
Well, when you have 2 game breakers going head-to-head, it's sure to be a fantastic matchup. That's what we've got for you next from the 6 Hockey.
Hello everybody and welcome in. Jaden Ho, joined by Jordan Jacklin as we get set. The Toronto Junior Canadians and the Mississauga Rebels, and we're underway here as it's a run back, and then Secco will chase back after it in his own zone. Up the boards here, it's picked up by Costigan. He'll send it across. And it's flipped in deep into the Junior Canadian zone. Back behind the net for it, turning out the other way. Puck loose in the corner here as Toronto tries to get things moving up the ice on the far side now. It's flipped in deep and Turner will chase after it. Turner leaving it there for Secco, but the puck comes free behind the goal. Battle for it along the end boards now, and it comes up to the line. Walking line, a long shot, and that's gloved and held. As the shot from Ethan Armstrong didn't get through.
The Junior Canadians really strong in transition. They can play a dump and chase style where they are able to win puck battles. They enter a lot of them at high volumes, and ultimately like to get traffic from their blue line on goal, and they do so in the opening shift.
Well, they've Graziano out there now, and we know he likes to fire the puck from the point. As it gets to the line now, and it's sent around the boards and into the corner. Collision there down low, and going after it now, chasing it here is Philippone. Philippone sending that up the boards, and it's turned over at the line here. Toronto back onto the attack now as it comes loose, and this time the Rebels will clear it out. Up the ice now, and in towards the corner, comes to the line, and it'll flip right back in deep. The Rebels will need to touch up for the offside. Deck is forward-checking here for Mississauga, as the Junior Canadians try and get things pointed north. Onto the attack, trying to cut through the middle. He was cut off there as Addy looked to get through the neutral zone. Fired in deep again here. The Châtelet trying to get onto the puck as the Junior Canadians now onto the attack once again, trying to cut in through the middle. Puck comes free, now it's going to come towards the line. Valeris trying to pinch up to hold the zone, but it got past him. Onto the attack to Châtelet, racing after it. But a good play there from Ethan Armstrong, as he cuts that play off in the corner. As Delisle tried to center that puck out front. It's picked off here, and the Junior Canadians go to the attack once again. Centering pass there, picked off, and now the Rebels. Quick counter, and with speed now comes Tristan Delisle. Delisle shoots, and he whistled that one wide. Costigan trying to hold the zone here, but it comes out to Turner, and he'll send it across, and right back in come the Rebels. Toronto regaining possession here. Sent off the boards here, and Armstrong lost control of the puck.
Both teams have been really strong in terms of their gap control.
Puck comes loose in front of the goal for a chance, but unable to get that shot through there. Tight battle along the end boards. Tissier looking to get it get it free, but it's cleared down the ice, and Turner will have to go back after it. Turner pressured there, but icing will be the call against the Toronto Junior Canadians.
Yeah, so both teams have had really strong gap control in transition, and a strong shift from David Duchâtelet on the Rebels, just really handing after that puck and extended some offensive zone pressure as Tristan Delisle was able to win a battle and now find themselves in the offensive zone.
And it's Ethan Chada taking the draw. Jake O'Brien got waved out. On the draw here, it comes towards the point, and backing up for it here is Philippon. Sending that up the boards. Chada tipped it in. A long shot on goal is knocked down by Armelin, and he'll let it sit for his defenseman. Here comes the counter from the Junior Canadians. Jake O'Brien trying to cut through the middle, but he was knocked off the puck. Armelin plays it out. Junior Canadians slowly to get started on the attack once again. Played up the boards, and backhanded ahead. On the far side, trying to cut into the corner. Battle for it once again here. Taken into the end boards. Up the wing here. Trying to carry this onto the attack, and a quick shot, and Armelin played that one away.
Armelin got out there in a second to the top of his crease to play that out. We know he really likes to move the puck.
Deck sending that in deep. Freeman around the boards. The Junior Canadians gain the possession. A chance in front of the goal as that puck was turned over.
Quite a frantic chance there, and it had Armelin doing a full 360 in his crease.
Puck flipped into the corner here, and Duchâtelet goes after, but it's cleared out here by the Junior Canadians. Ethan Chada back on the ice for Mississauga, and he'll tip it into the offensive zone. Down in the corner, it's Keegan Knight playing that around the boards. Chada onto it here. Here's Ethan Chada holding onto it. Chada stops up, looking out front for a chance, and that one didn't get through to the net. And quickly out come the Junior Canadians on the counter. Played across. Here's Romano with a shot, and that one was blocked and out the other way. Here comes Ethan Chada. Chada cutting through the middle, holds, sends it off to the side, and that was knocked off the stick.
And we're seeing some end-to-end action early on here from the Stars on both sides.
Ethan Chada looking pretty dangerous so far, but here come the Junior Canadians once again on the rush. Carried down into the corner here and rubbed out there along the end boards. Below the goal line, it comes loose, and Mississauga gains possession. Cross ice feed. The Rebels are turned back. Up along the far side here, a battle for it. Puck still free. Carried around the net, a wraparound try, and that one is stopped by Armelin.
I like that move by Tristan Delisle to really attack the net, and he knew he had Costigan in front as they battle away for it down low.
Costigan got dumped there in the corner. The Junior Canadians gain possession. Over the line here and carried down low. Puck comes free, and Chase Yanni got a stick on it. Now he's pinned against the end boards. Up through center. The Rebels forced back once again. Playing it, here's Juicy sending that up the boards as Tissier got onto it. And now it's out to center. Costigan sending that ahead, maybe a chance. Driving the lane, a backhand shot stopped by Nico Armelin.
And what a save, Armelin again! But overall, just his ability to get to the top of the crease, it's that side-to-side movement off the post to be able to really give it no room to the attacker.
Now onto the attack again come the Junior Canadians, trying to get one back here as that backhand try was turned aside. Rebound comes loose though. Pinned against the far side boards. Puck free in the corner now. And Michael Deck picks it up. Here's Deck. Trying to avoid Malcassian there, but had it stripped. And now the Junior Canadians get it into the offensive zone. Send ahead, and Deck tried to tip that in deep, but icing will be called against Mississauga.
And it's been the Rebels really who have really battled in the corners thus far and generated plays off the cycle. And it's taken some work for them just to establish puck possession, but when they do, they can get themselves into the offensive zone, generate some traffic in front of Armelin, and we even saw some odd man attacks as well that led to a breakaway chance. And without Armelin, this could be a 1-0 lead for Mississauga.
As the Rebels win that face-off and try and get onto the attack again here. Carried ahead, and Costigan's got it. He's under some pressure, so he drops it back into his own zone. Puck sent up ice. And into the corner. Chasing after it here is Delisle. So that's Tissier. As the puck comes onto the near side, and the Junior Canadians gain possession, trying to pull it through the neutral zone, or into the neutral zone. Now Costigan's got it. Costigan reverses that back to Chatelet. He's pinned up against the boards, and the Junior Canadians gain possession. Whoa, look out there as the defenseman tried to come out in front of the net and somehow manages to escape the zone with that. Puck sent in deep, and Malkassian will chase.
At this level, you can get away with doing that, but that's definitely something the coaches will work on, especially if you intend to go into the other levels as well.
Here's a chance for Freeman on the backhand as that one was blockered away. Once again, the Junior Canadians will skate the puck up the ice. Try and get some offensive zone pressure established as that puck just slips out of the zone. Offside call.
The Junior Canadians now just having some difficulty really in terms of exiting the zone and transporting the puck and getting the controlled entry right now. Just a bit missteps at this moment, but let's see if they can get some offense back and just really play to the strength of their game.
Tight battle here as it's played back for McLean. And then across. Flipped up through center. Skating back after it, here's Philippone. Reverse that one. Now the boards is picked off, but unable to get that one towards the net was Krawchuk. Far side now. Up the boards. A little bit of battle in the neutral zone here. Now the Rebels try and get this one out of their zone, held in the line for the moment. On the second try now, Chada will get that across and out. Trying to step up is Graziano. A Rebel fell, maybe a chance the other way. A shot stopped by Giusti, and he'll hold the rebound.
And it's another example there. This time, it's Daniel Giusti coming out to the top of his crease, laying his body down after making the stop, covering up the 5-hole. No room for that attacking Junior Canadian, and they draw the offensive zone face-off, but it's been the goalies that have been the standout tonight.
Now puck is won back to the line. Sent across here, a quick shot as Valeris is turned aside. Up the ice for it. Here come the Rebels with speed. Up the boards. Quick shot on goal is deflected down to the corner. Behind the net for it's Delisle, but he lost control of it. And the Junior Canadians go on to the attack here. Malkassian looking for the puck. Flipped ahead here, and that's going to go all the way down, icing the call against Mississauga.
For Toronto now, they have the opportunity to draw the offensive zone face-off. They have players that can really take the draw at a high rate, like Jake O'Brien, one of the best face-off takers at this U16 level. And we'll see what they can do. He won't take the face-off, but he'll set himself up in a shooting position along the left wing.
Puck comes free here. O'Brien trying to fire that one back to the line, but we're going to have to redo this face-off.
Out there with Chase Yanni, who will take the face-off.
On the draw, it's one back, but it's picked off by the Rebels, and maybe a quick chance off that draw. Driving the net, a centering pass, right on goal, loose at the side of the net, and unable to jam that one home. Quick chance there for the Rebels off that defensive zone face-off, and now the Junior Canadians will slow things down in their own end. Backing up with it towards his own zone is Turner. Pressuring is Yanni. Here comes Chase Yanni. He shoots. He scores. Chase Yanni steals and scores, and the Junior Canadians take the early lead.
And it's just an example there. Chase Yanni really hounds the puck. Oliver Turner in his own end kind of blew a tire there. Wasn't really able to get the pass he wanted in terms of crossing the ice, and ultimately it was a quick forward check in terms of getting the stick lift from Yanni. And he goes forehand to backhand, and never look back as they score the opening goal.
The Junior Canadians trying to build off that now. It's a long pass up through center is tipped into the offensive zone. Romano chasing after it. As the puck comes free now in the corner. There's a centering pass out front. Looking for Romano there as Nico Addy tried to get himself on the board. Here's Addy down in the corner now. Nico Addy trying to get that one out towards the blue line and slow things down a little bit, but it comes right back down to the corner. Now chance in front of the goal, a backhand shot! And that one is stopped by Juicy. Junior Canadians still putting on the pressure here. They try and follow up on that opening goal. Sent across here, Keegan Knight. Flipping that one around the boards. Junior Canadians onto it first once again. Puck sent down around the boards. Stepping up to try and hold the zone, and there's a big collision along the boards. Comes to the line now, walking the line, a slap shot stopped and held by Daniel Juicy.
And the most impressive player on that shift, Nico Addy. I really see this player as a center moving forward in terms of his hockey career and just his ability to be the F1 on the forecheck, win those puck retrievals and get it back. And ultimately using his size to his advantage, as a lot of the Junior Canadians did on that shift, as the momentum's on their side.
Puck carried around the boards here as the Rebels try and get one back, and a quick chance there, it dribbled off the stick. Down low now. Try and dig this puck free. Still battling hard for it. And now onto the attack come the Junior Canadians. Flipped up the boards. Now puck loose. Back out towards center it comes now, and off to the side. Here's Chase Yanni. He shoots! And that was stopped and held by Daniel Juicy.
And Chase Yanni, you see, is really a shot threat in a multitude of areas. That's why he's earned the trust of head coach Dave DiMizio on that top line with Jake O'Brien. Can handle the tough assignments, but really knows how to get anywhere on the ice and make it a high danger scoring chance.
Jake O'Brien taking the draw now, and he won it back to the line, but it slips out of the offensive zone. Let's fight around the boards, and whistle is going to go here. As I think the puck touched the netting as it came around the boards there.
So we'll be set back now. They have a Malcassian line out there for the Junior Canadians. And for the Rebels now, it's just the ability to respond. You have Delisle out there. He's one of the main two-way players on this squad. How does he handle this matchup at the end of the first? And can they try to transport the puck the other way to get some offense?
So try and get the puck transported through the neutral zone here. It's flipped around the boards. And DeChâtelet gets onto it here. He's knocked off the puck. There's a giveaway and a chance of the slot. And that one didn't get through to the net. Turning with his Malcassian. He drops it back. Far side now. Center in deep there by Yanni. O'Brien battling for it there with Yanni. Held into the line. And now it comes free for Ethan Chada, but he lost the puck in the neutral zone. Onto the attack now, through center. Here's Malcassian. He's in, centering pass! And it was tipped just wide.
What a chance there for Malcassian, all created from his straight line speed to the neutral zone.
Malcassian goes off to change now. Morano will step in and go right onto the forecheck. As the Rebels take their time getting the puck up the ice. That's knocked down at center. Turning back with it towards his own zone, Levine flips that up and over the head of a Rebel. Now quick onto the attack, Romano. Romano drops it back, takes the return feed, and couldn't get a shot away. Romano has it back now. Romano across Graziano, holds and couldn't get that shot away. Around the boards come the Rebels. Sent ahead for Deck, and he's knocked off the puck there by Levine. Graziano. Graziano's under pressure here. As it slips out through center once again. Puck played across. As Van Gelder fired it up the ice. Now Costigan playing it back to his own zone as we're in the final minute here of the opening frame. Now a chance in front of the goal. Costigan tipped it right on, and Nico Armelin equal to that task.
What a period for Armelin thus far, just really staying calm and composed in his net. Barely even moved on that, just knew where the puck would be.
The Junior Canadians slowly start up with it once again, trying to just play out the rest of this period. Puck sent all the way down, no icing on the play. Maybe one last chance here. Koskinen spins and shoots, and that one didn't get to the net. Now a quick chance, maybe one last try for the Junior Canadians. Jake O'Brien, what a move! O'Brien, and he stripped of the puck as Kyle Secco recovered well. And that'll do it for the first period. It's 1-0 for the Toronto Junior Canadians over the Mississauga Rebels.
And some talking post-whistle there. Chase Yanni going at it with a Rebel, but separated by the two referees. And just looking at how those two teams performed, it was a tale of two stories. The Rebels really came off strong off the attack. Troops were just playing a strong dump and chase game, winning those puck battles, and then trying to just fire more so low percentage shots on goal. They were having trouble driving into the inner slot. And then we saw as the period gradually increased and we were going through it, it was the Junior Canadians really winning in the transition game. And some key errors from the Rebels ended up leading to some high danger chances against, and that's ultimately what led to that Chase Yanni goal where he was able to stick lift it off to the defenseman and go in on a breakaway chance. And ultimately, a good learning lesson there for this Rebels team. And neat little moment there with the goalies stick tapping as we now see Alexander Armelin enter the second period for these Junior Canadians.
Oh, the Canadians just switching things up. Now, if you're the Rebels, what are you saying at that bench to try and turn this game around and get back into it for the second period?
Well, you can't be scared to transport the puck after that like Oliver Turner is on the ice right here. Just play to your game. Just try to settle it down and use the boards. Don't try to drive it up the middle. Use those boards. They're there for a reason.
As the puck is played out here, we're underway. Drop back to the Rebel zone and tipped onto the attack. Chasing after it here, and whistle goes. This puck came out to center, and
an extra shove by Ethan Chata there post whistle, and almost has a playoff-like atmosphere between these two teams. And we're still in December.
Now, do we have a penalty here? I think it looks like we are going to have a penalty. It's against the Mississauga Rebels. So, early power play here in the second period for the Junior Canadians, and we know well they have a lethal man advantage. So this will be a very important kill for these Mississauga Rebels, and a big opportunity for the Toronto Junior Canadians as scramble and draw, and it's one back to the line. Sent down low, right back up top as they play catch with it. Malkassian at the line. Malkassian off to the side for O'Brien. O'Brien returns to Malkassian. He sends that across again. Holding it now. Sent down for O'Brien. Jake O'Brien to Malkassian. Sending that down to Romano. Romano to O'Brien. O'Brien walks in, sends that right back for Romano. Now Romano will drop it off for Malkassian. Malkassian down into the corner. In the corner, up to the line, Romano. Here's O'Brien. He has that bounce off his stick. He'll backhand that down into the corner. Here's Addy. Nico Addy reversing that down. Played up to the line. Here's Romano. Romano walks the line, sends that across, a one-time shot! And that one's stopped by Juicy.
Rebels doing a good job of clearing the zone as they do right there, but really forcing those low percentage shots.
Now a quick short-handed counter, a centering pass, shot! And it's blockered away by Alex Armelin. And we get a whistle and a face-off.
And overall, I like that ability to be able to force the Junior Canadians, who are a strong passing team, really to the outside, and only one-time opportunity there for Evan Malkassian. It didn't come off the stick of O'Brien. I think they've executed really well, and now they find themselves in the offensive zone.
As they slow things down in their own end and try and get things started. It's the second unit out for the Junior Canadians. Valeris tried to carry it through. Valeris gets it into the offensive zone, comes loose for Hongyu Wang. Wang firing that across. Now far side boards. In behind the net, pinned up against the boards here. Time winding down on this man advantage. Comes to the line now. Sent across by Valeris. Holding it here. Turning away from pressure is Wang. Wang turns back once again. Here's Hongyu Wang. Holds, sends that one into the middle, and is picked off, and it'll be cleared down the ice.
And once again, the Junior Canadians holding on for it too long, looking for the perfect play, is unable to generate shot traffic on goal.
Penalty has expired. We're back to even strength here, as it's carried in around the boards. Trying to get this one through there is Delisle. Still battling for it, now comes to the line. Sent across by Seko. Quick shot from the point, it's blockered away. Through the neutral zone again will come the Junior Canadians, trying to build some momentum after that failed power play. Centering pass picked off. Moreno trying to dig this one out of the corner. Luca Moreno still can't get it loose. Tight battle for it, and Junior Canadians will start a change here. Circling with it. Here's a shot out in front of the goal. They score! Chase Yanni doubles down. It's 2-0 Toronto.
And what a power move by number 73, Chase Yanni. Receives it down low in the corner. Really takes it through the face-off dot. And just Alexi sees the traffic in front of Daniel Giusti and just puts it on goal. Able to go top shelf over the left shoulder of Giusti. And he finds the back of the net. What a strong outing for him thus far today.
So now a 2-0 lead for Toronto. So they managed to build some momentum off the power play as it's carried into the offensive zone by Tissier. Rebels turned back there. As it comes onto the far side. Around the boards and into the corner. Turning back with it. The Rebels trying to get it free once again. Junior Canadians looking to continue to pour on some pressure here. Turning with it up into the corner. Now it's sent in deep once again. Drops back and in behind the goal. Loose puck. And down low once again. Holding it is O'Brien. Jake O'Brien trying to get that one to the point, but it's picked off. And here on the counterattack comes Tissier. He'll flip that down the ice, and he didn't quite gain center. So icing will be called.
Overall, just again, it's the Junior Canadians capitalizing now on the momentum. They have a 2-0 lead. They weren't able to get the original power play goal, but they didn't let that stop them, and now they're playing good at 5-on-5, which is what ultimately matters, and they got their strongest line and deep pair on the ice.
So face-off is won back to Graziano. He whips that down into the corner. Loose puck on the far side. Romano couldn't get that one in deep. And it comes out to center here. Quick counterattack is trying to get that through is Delisle. Tristan Delisle, he's swamped down in the corner and lost the puck. Now with some time and space to work, the Junior Canadians try to get their rush started. Drop back pass. Now it's flipped in. Nico Addy will go after it. Rebels get onto it first. Reversed back, and Romano goes after the puck. And Romano trying to get that one out for Addy, and he had that bounce off his stick. Now loose puck again as it comes in behind the net. Around the boards, trying to hold it in there is Ethan Armstrong. And once again, it's in deep and into the corner, trying behind the goal. Now Cassian going after it. Puck played up towards the line now. Near side Moreno. He backhands that down low. Canadian going down hard there to the end boards. Now a streaking deck there was looking for a breakaway feed, but couldn't get that lane to open. Here's Wang, Hong Yu Wang, trying to throw that one on goal and bounced away from the front of the net. And now into the corner. Puck battle here is lots of bodies in there trying to get this one free.
There's currently 6 of them in that corner.
Puck still pinned against the boards there. And finally the Rebels will get it out. Up to Chada, and he is knocked off the puck. Now through the neutral zone come the Junior Canadians on the counter. Now puck loose and comes free now, and the Junior Canadians hold the line. Flip down into the corner once again. Toronto starting a change. Puck sent ahead and is picked up here by Tissier. Tissier trying to throw that one in front, but it's picked off. Quickly countering Addy. Almost lost his footing there, but he regains possession and gets the puck back to his own zone. Ahead for Addy again. Nico Addy flips that up the boards. Onto the attack comes Jake O'Brien. O'Brien cutting in. Carried down to the corner by O'Brien. O'Brien trying to send that around the boards. Comes loose, a chance at the side of the goal. They jam away, they score! Jake O'Brien! It's 3-0 Toronto.
And on that shift originally, it's O'Brien kind of turnstiling in transition, was able to win it back. The puck ends up in front of Daniel Drewsty's crease as he was able to drive to the net, had a clear open lane, no Rebels blue liners boxing him out, and you can't leave 44 in there all alone. He takes it to the backhand, he's able to get it past. So for Mississauga now, they're just looking to potentially get one before the end of the period and try to make this closer, as right now they're down by 3.
And puck laid down into the Mississauga's Toronto zone now. We're halfway through this second period now. Chance Graziano shoots, and that one was turned aside as Graziano walked right in from the point. Whistle's gonna go here.
There's definitely some open net there for Graziano, and just unable to capitalize on that chance as we see a line change on both teams.
Both teams making that change as the Junior Canadians had a lot of time in the offensive zone in this second period. So they look to extend their lead. Puck flipped off the glass, doesn't get out of the zone though. And now chasing back after is Secco. Kyle Secco. Up the boards, once again unable to clear the zone of the Rebels. Chased down in behind the net. Secco, he falls. Junior Canadians continuing to put some pressure on here. Played towards the line and still not out. Rebels pinned in their own zone here. Again, trying to get it up the boards and down the ice, but Junior Canadians doing well to hold the zone so far, but now it comes free. Maybe a break. In alone. Here comes Tissier! Turned back. Centering pass. They score! David Deschatelet has cut the lead to 2.
And what a play there. David Deschatelet just streaking in originally after the initial Tissier shot. Made himself open. Takes the forehand shot and goes blocker side on goaltender Alex Armella.
So now it's a 2-goal game, and Rebels giving themselves some life going into the rest of this game. Still plenty of time left to play. This game far from over, but here come the Junior Canadians with a shot, and that one shrugged off by Juicy.
For the Rebels now, it's just the momentum they really need to generate and just try to have a strong end to the period, perhaps cut it to 1, and then suddenly you have new life here and you have the offensive threats to make it that close.
Speaking of offensive threats, there's Ethan Chada on Jake O'Brien making that check as offside is called at the line against the Junior. As it's one back to the line as Graziano holds it in and Out the other way come the Rebels. Turning through the zone with it is Secco, offside called at the line.
Carl Secco, one of those modern age puck-moving defensemen, likes to jump up into the rush, just got caught offside there. Hasn't been the best outing for the Turner-Secco units, or pairing rather, but very capable when they're playing to their game. Let's see what they can muster in this shift.
They sent around a quick shot on goal as Tissier looking to get that one through from a sharp angle. Comes around the boards. Is played ahead there. It's Delisle. Big collision. Onto the counterattack. A quick chance at the side of the goal. Puck is loose, and I don't think Juicy knew where that was for a moment, but manages to settle things down now. Here's Addy. Nico Addy trying to throw that one in front, and